Hey everybody, Dave here. How are you? Dave here from Dave's Fit Life. Hope you're doing okay. I'm out here in upstate New York on my deck, and it is April 5th, Monday, April 5th. It is 12:30 in the afternoon, and I am on vacation, and I wanted to share some information with you because I'm doing something different this week. Usually I haven't been doing Dave's Fit Life videos, but I'm doing something different that I've never done before. So I wanted to start and share this with you. So I'm on vacation for the next 9 to 10 days. Yesterday was actually day number 1, Sunday, but I work nights, so I didn't get home until the middle of the day. So that day is gone, but we still did some usefulness, my wife and I. And today is Monday, really the first full day. I got a nice 9.5 hours sleep last night. That's how tired I am. As a truck driver, working nights and working long 14 to 16 hour days. It's exhausting, but I'm so thankful that I got 9.5 hours of sleep. Good sleep too, really good sleep. Had earplugs in, had the CPAP machine on, so all was good. Okay, anyway, I got to take care of this microphone situation. It's I got to get new equipment one of these days, but that's not for today. It's for another conversation. A little distracting. Let's make it less distracting. So anyway, here's the deal. This is why I'm doing this video. I decided, first of all, I have a legal yellow pad in my house. I wrote down a long list of all the things that I'd like to accomplish. Like if I could snap my fingers and these things would be done, my life would be so fantastic. And it comes out there's over 70 items on that list. Over 70. Some of them are wish list items like 1 year, 2 year, 4 years down the road. Some of them are immediate things that need to be done for my house or my cars. And some of them are just like, well, we can work on it and figure it out, and then in the next couple of days make some progress. It's different lists, stuff for the house, stuff for the car, stuff for my body. But here's what I want to do. For the next 7 days, I want to participate in a 7-day meal, 7-day meal plan, a plant-based, 7-day, I knew there was a word, 7-day plant-based meal plan. I'm not taking one so far from somebody on the internet. I'm just making up my own. My wife and I went to the store this morning. We bought a whole bunch of onions and mushrooms and garlic and I guess fennel we bought, beets, lettuce, all different greens and reds and all different types of stuff, but it has to be plant-based. So what's not plant-based? What's not plant-based is red meat, chicken, and fish, and eggs as well. My wife asked me, well, how are we gonna get our protein? And I said, well, I don't know the answer to that because I'm new to all this plant-based diet. I just saw a documentary about it. If you need to know what documentary it was, I'll put it, just ask me in the comments and I'll give you the answer. But, all you have to do is go on Amazon Prime or go on Netflix and just put down, plant-based documentary. Forget about it. They all pop up. And they're very informational and informative and inspiring if you choose to be inspired by it. So, yeah, my cheat is fish. I love mackerel, and I really like sardines. All right, I don't even want to say I love mackerel. I enjoy the taste, and I enjoy the consumption, because love is something, you should only love something that loves you back. You shouldn't love an inanimate object or a dead animal, a dead inanimate object, or something that was not inanimate and now is inanimate. You should enjoy it and like it and enjoy the taste and the nutritional benefits of something, but I don't think you should love it. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me. So anyway, 7 days, maybe 8, maybe 9, maybe 10. I'm going to see how far I can go with this. Plant-based, no red meat, no chicken, no fish, no eggs. But I have a feeling I'm going to be cheating on the fish. But here's the deal. If I tell you this, then it's not cheating. And it's not like I'm sneaking around behind your back and having fish without letting you know. I'll let you know if I have fish. If I have fish, it's going to be mackerel and it's going to be sardines. Also, I'm replacing my milk. I've always been a drinker of 1% milk. I read that actually in a Mayo clinic because I have high blood pressure. I'm 57 years old. I did a video a couple of videos ago, at least maybe it was the last video, I don't even remember, but it was called What's My Resting Bitch Weight? And my resting bitch weight was 291 pounds. I'm in a 12-step program, 12-step food program, and within a couple of weeks I went from 291 to 277. And then I didn't have an epiphany because there was something I thought about once before. But what I did was I decided one day I was walking from the kitchen. I went, oh, I forgot to weigh myself. I turned around, I walked towards the bedroom where my scale is, and I stopped myself midway in the hallway and I went, you know what? No more. No more on the scale. No more. The scale gives you a number that is so irrelevant to anything. It's absolutely irrelevant. If I'm eating healthy and I'm living healthy, then the weight will fall off. If I'm eating healthy, living healthy, I'm spiritually healthy, I'm financially healthy, and fitness health. If I'm exerting energy, then I'm burning calories. I don't need to know how many calories I'm burning. Just exert energy, and you'll burn calories. What's energy? Raking the leaves, cutting the grass, taking a walk, cleaning the garage, throwing out the garbage. Everything you do is exerting energy. And if you don't think you're exerting enough energy, then you're probably not exerting enough energy. If you're thinking it, then you're probably right. So go exert energy. Do something that's athletic. Do something that just involves movement. Stand in one place and do Tai Chi. There's so many things you could do, yoga and all this other stuff. So I am not counting calories. I'm not measuring. I'm not counting days in a row. There's nothing consecutive about this. It's just an overall lifestyle. What I do measure is my sleep. I do measure my sleep. I have an app because it's connected to my CPAP. So there's not much I could do about it. I don't have to look at it, but I do like to know that I got X amount of good CPAP sleep, because without sleep, this entire program cannot exist. It cannot exist and be successful. It can probably exist. It just can't be successful without proper sleep. You can't do anything without proper sleep. It's one of the most underestimated and uneducated, uninformed aspects of life in the United States, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe even the world. You got to get sleep. And it's also not helpful that I'm a nighttime truck driver, because I'm up when the sun is down and I'm down when the sun is up, and that makes no sense at all. And I'm working towards getting rid of that in my life, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen for a long time. So in a nutshell, what is this video about? Dave's Fit Life is doing something never done before on Dave's Fit Life. I am doing a 7-day plant-based meal plan. You can call it a diet. I don't care. I'm calling it a meal plan because it's all part of my life plan. You know, it's a steady diet of plant-based foods. Not red meat, not chicken, not eggs, and not fish. Everything that's grown from the ground is plant-based. Everything that carries energy from the sun is plant-based. Well, not everything, but you know what I'm talking about. So the couple of difficulties I'm going to have: one, I've never done it before. Two, I don't live alone. I have a wife, and she's with me on this, but probably not as hardcore as I'm willing to go. Everything we do, I seem to be way more into it than she is. And it's difficult when you're sort of dealing with a codependent situation, which is something I have going on. And she might not want to. She's going to eat her eggs every day. She's going to eat her chicken. And I don't have to. Also, pork. It's another thing. These are all these things. She doesn't eat pork, but I can eat pork. So, but I'm not going to do it on the 7-day meal plan. Also, here's a thing for me to keep in mind, that I'm on vacation. Life is often much easier when you're on vacation. We're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. Not yet, we're not. We might take a trip, which will complicate things because now I'll be on the road. But the thing is, in about 9 or 10 days, I got to go back to work during the night. And I don't know how I'm going to carry everything I learned here into that. I'm replacing my milk. I'm replacing my 1% milk with either almond milk or oat milk. I haven't figured out how I'm replacing it, but I am going to replace it. Because I have a feeling that dairy at the age of 57 isn't a good thing for me anymore. I don't care what they say about milk. It's not about the hormones and all that stuff. It's just that I have a feeling it's just not a good idea for my body to be ingesting dairy anymore. Cheese also. I noticed that I do get nasally. I get all clogged up. So it's not a cleanse specifically. It's really nothing except a plan. A plan for 7 days. You know what they say? You know, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Blah, blah, blah. Wise old sayings. I'm not going to deluge you with, wise old man sayings and wise old people sayings. So that's the story. I appreciate you checking with Dave's Fit Life. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, leave comments down below. Ask me questions. I have no idea. I am not an expert. I'm not a foodologist. Not a word. I am not a physiologist. I am no ologist at all. I'm a triologist. I'll try anything. And I'm a good study on things that I've tried. And I'm doing this video for other people as well. I like to have this documented and be accountable, somewhat accountable. Even though I don't know most of you don't know me. 99% of you don't know me. I don't know you. You don't live near me, probably. I don't live near you. But I am a man of a certain age. I'm 57 years old. I am a truck driver. I do work nights. I am married. A lot of you relate to that. And if you're a woman, you could just insert yourself in there, and everything's the opposite. You have a husband, you have a house, you have kids like I do, and all this other stuff. I have a child who's an adult. But you have cars, you have jobs, you have family, friends, relatives. It's not easy doing all this. But when you're on vacation, you have a little bit more time. But I do have 69 other things on this list to do, at least 69 other things on this list to do. And my wife and I have been very busy attacking this list. You won't see her in this video, most likely, ever. It'll always be me, and I'll mention her, but only really if it affects me. She's very private. She doesn't want to be on camera. She doesn't want me talking about her. She doesn't want her name being mentioned and all this other stuff. So I have to respect that. But it does make it a little bit more difficult for me because I have to find a time to make these videos when she's not home, or I have to excuse myself and say, hey, I'm going to make a video. And that creates a little tension because that means I'm now going public as opposed to going private. And that does trigger some issues for me, because I don't want to upset her. And you shouldn't want to upset your husband, and you shouldn't want to upset your wife or your children or any of your friends and family. So you got to be a little selfish. Not selfish, but just a little selfish. All right, so that's a little bit over 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes. Did I wrap it up pretty nicely, neatly in a bow and get you all the information? 7-day meal plan, plant-based, going to get rid of the dairy, going to find another alternative. No red meat, no chicken, no fish, but I might do fish. No pork, no sugar, no flour. No sugar, no flour. As far as I know, I'm going to try to stay away from that. I've never done this before. I weighed myself today. I don't weigh myself. I weighed myself today. I was 272.6. That's day one weigh-in. Will I weigh myself every day? Okay, you know what? For the sake of this video, I will weigh myself every day. I also plan on walking twice a day. Once in the morning with my wife, once in the afternoon without her, or vice versa. Because when I walk long and I walk hard. When I walk with her, it's usually not more than a mile, and we don't walk that hard. Although today, we did walk, and at the end of the walk, we did a mile, and at the end of the walk, we were at this place called Dietz Stadium in Kingston, and we went up and down these bleacher steps. And that was a lot of work. Walking up bleacher steps, yeah. At 270 some odd pounds, at this age, yeah, it was hard. But guess what? There was a woman up in the stands doing the same exact thing, and she had to be at least 10, 15 years older than us. And she looked every bit of it. But she was doing it. So that was it was inspiring, and I was very surprised because it was my wife's suggestion. She said, hey, let's walk those steps. I went, really? We're walking towards the car. She goes, let's walk up the steps. And we walked up the steps, and we were both pretty well beat after that. And it was great. I'm glad we did it. I look forward to doing it. I've run those steps once, years ago, before I did half marathons. Okay, anyway, 12 minutes, way longer of a video than I usually do. I don't know how long all the other videos are going to be. Any questions, put them down below. You can tweet me at Dave's Fit Life. I'm on Twitter at Dave's Fit Life. And you can email me at Dave's Fit for Life at yahoo.com. But definitely right here in the comment section, leave your comments, and love to hear from you. Click like and subscribe and share. If you could share it, that would be really great. Let everybody know that, hey, 57-year-old guy out there, truck driver, plant-based diet, plant-based meal plan for 7 days. Take care, guys. I will see you hopefully in about 24 hours with some good news. Let you know how it went down. I'm going to tell you what I ate and what I did, and let's see how it goes. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.